Well, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reacting to none other than FitX Fearless, the Jelk Master, the Mr. Do You Have Pants On? Let's get right into it. Here's what happens when women think you're unattractive, okay? We have Mr. Max here, 24 years old, and apparently he's unattractive, according to the title. So let's get right into it, guys. Send me some videos to react to because when I'm scrolling and trying to find some videos and I don't find anything, I'm like, let's just go ahead and react to a FitX Fearless live because there's always something to critique in here. There's always something interesting to talk about or something interesting to chime in on, right? It never fails for the most part, right? Because the guys come on here and they say the most outlandish scenarios with the craziest problems, and I just have endless content to go ahead and chime in on. But leave me some links down below, something to react to. Let's get right into it.
Pretty bad.
How's the dating life?
Pretty bad.
Zero.
How come?
I'm 24, right?
Oh shit, hold on. My bad, let me move this out the way. There you go. Let's do it.
And I want to say, like, pretty much my whole life, besides like the last year, I haven't really cared about girls at all. I've kind of just been.
No, I'll tell you exactly what it is. He's given up because he's obese, so he's given up. It's not that he doesn't care about women. The same way when someone doesn't have any hustle, they don't have a job, and they're broke, they'll usually say, what? It's not all about the money. I don't really care about money. Why is it? Because they've given up. This guy, is not that he doesn't care about women. I promise you, if a woman came up to him and said, hey, come over here, I'm going to bend over and we're going to do what we do, he's going to go for it. But he's saying, oh, I don't care about women just because.
Like, I don't care about sex. I don't care about dating, girlfriends. I'm not gay either, right? I was kind of indifferent, but recently, like, there's this girl at work, and I don't know, there was something about her, like, she actually, like, approached me and started, like, talking to me. Wanted.
Y'all believe that? What kind of girl are we talking about here? Is she obese too? Because I don't see no fine ass chick approaching a motherfucker who's obese. Out of all the options, being like, I want his fat ass. That's just not how it works. So I don't know. Either he's capping or the chick is a one.
To be friends with me, and that just changed like my whole perspective about just everything. So then after a month about
She wanted to be friends? She said, oh, this guy looks like a good target to give me free attention.
me, wanted to be friends with me, and that just changed like my whole perspective about just everything. So then after a month about with that, it was just like, man, the whole thing just like it went bad because I started.
No more excuses.
Wes, what up, big dog?
Getting way too attached and it just went really bad. But I started getting way too attached and it just went really bad. But
Went really bad meaning what?
Guys get attached without even getting the booty. I don't understand it. How do you get attached to a woman that hasn't given you any sex? I get it. If you have sex with a woman and you get attached to her, listen, I don't recommend it, but if you do, it's more understandable. Okay, you guys have had a more intimate connection.
it's just I she it was
Tell the truth. Tell the
no
truth,
I
Matt.
know yeah
The
yeah yeah
truth
so
shall set you
He's trying to
free.
style it up.
What happened? Tell the truth.
yeah so it was obvious that it was like a friends only kind of thing. But I just something she did, um, I was like, oh, maybe it's more than friends. I knew deep down it was not going to be anything more, but then I just ended up admitting how I felt in like a cringy way, and it was a coworker, so it was like really bad because
Hey, Susie, I just wanted to tell you, I really love you. Susie, I love you, and I've been following you home after work every single day, but I'm just trying to make sure you're safe, okay? I've been following you home. I've been making sure, looking with my binoculars. I actually saw you getting your cheeks clapped by another man. By the way, who is he? Who's that guy? But yeah, listen, Susie, anyways, I love you, okay? And she's like, ew, motherfucker, ew. And now you guys are going to see each other at work every day, and she's going to be reminded of how weird this guy is, and she's like, oh my goodness, I might have to quit this job.
Then I had to see her every day after that. Oh, so it was really cringe and stupid because I knew
What did you tell her?
she was like a 9 or I
Bro, guys, listen. You don't confess your feelings to any woman, okay? Let alone a woman who you're in the friend zone with. You make your intentions clear. I want to take you on a date. If she says no, then that's it. Because if you haven't even gone on a date with her, if you haven't put the direction of the relationship or the friendship, not friendship, but situationship is the word. If you haven't put the direction towards what it is that you want it to go, why would you even confess your feelings? You're literally going to look like a loser. She's going to look at you like a loser.
I personally thought she was like a 9 or a 10, so it was even worse because I'm like probably like a 2, so it was
Well,
just
what did you
terrible.
tell her? What did you tell her?
Oh man, it was so bad. I was just like, yeah, I've never felt this way about somebody before,
Goodness.
and you know, you made me care about so many things I've never cared about before, and it was very cringe. I'm telling you,
And what she
like
told you?
some kind of high school shit. So the thing is, she was actually super nice about it. She's like, "Oh, I appreciate that." Like,
But
you
I'm
know,
just not really into you like that. You're kind of just a friend. I have a man that I'm seeing and he's blowing my back out.
thank you for being honest, but like, you know, I'm gonna be moving away soon in like 3 months, so I can't. She was like kind of letting me down easy, so it's like whatever. But and then after work, maybe an hour later, she calls me on the phone and she's shitting on me. How could you do that? What the fuck do you think this is about? Like, oh my,
Damn, treating him like a little boy. That's what happens when you're in the friend zone. That woman does not respect you. And that's the reason why she would not let you sleep with her. Because she does not respect you. She doesn't see you as a man. She sees you as a boy. And a boy can be in the friend zone. That's why I say no female friends. The only way you can have female friends is if you're friend zoning them. Meaning you have the option to smash, and maybe you've done something with her in the past. Maybe if she sucked your dick, maybe you've clapped them cheeks, but you just want to put her in the friend zone. Excuse me. But yeah, that's the only way you can have a female friend, right? Because when you go out in public with a female friend who you've either smashed or wants to smash you, but you're nothing with her, right? That's going to actually help bring in more women. Why? Especially if the chick is bad, they're going to be like, that chick is just friends with him and you could tell she's into him. She's bad. What is it about this guy that she just wants to hang out with him all the time, right? What is it about this guy? I want to get to know more, so that will attract more women. But it's the opposite effect when you're in the friend zone because she put you in the friend zone. Why? Because women, once again, social proof, the last one, what did I say? They're attracted to the thought that she likes him, and the same thing goes in reverse. Okay, she doesn't like him. She has him in the friend zone. He clearly likes her and he can't hit it. So why would I be such a fool to let him hit? Why would I be the one that goes for this guy who she doesn't even want? That's social proof. It's the same thing in sales, right? In door-to-door sales, you don't ever want to knock on a door and have someone else outside of their house looking over, right? If you see someone outside their house, what do? You go talk to them. Because if you go to the other house and you knock on the door while they're outside and this person rejects you, now this person's going to reject you 9 times out of 10. Why? Because they just saw they don't want it. So why should I? And the same thing is the opposite. If I knock on someone's door, I sell them, and then I go talk to this person and tell them, hey, I just sold so-and-so right next. What happens? They're more likely to buy because of social proof. People are naturally drawn to things that other people are into. That's why if you see a video, let's say my video has low views, right? People are less likely to click on it, even if it's a valuable video, because of the fact that not many people have watched it. As opposed to a video who has 1 million views, it might have the same amount of value, but people say, why does this video have 1 million views? I want to see what it is about this video.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like night and day, and then
What?
all of a
So
sudden,
wait, she let you down easily in front of other people, and then she was cursing you out in the background.
yeah, like an hour-long phone call. Just it was terrible.
Whoa,
And
wait,
then
what else? You
As soon as she started going off, you should have been like, beep, beep, beep. Just hung up. Simple.
was saying?
I mean, like, how could you think that was okay to tell me all that shit? Like, what did you do to think that was okay? Like, what made you think this was more than friends? Like, you knew I was moving away. You knew I was seeing somebody already. Like, she was going on a date with somebody.
Damn.
I was being delusional. It was crazy, but
Max, let's talk about it before we get back to this point. We're gonna go reverse a little bit. So your coworker humiliated you, but your mindset going into this explains everything. You just sat up here and told me you didn't really believe, or you didn't really care about dating. You were indifferent about it. That's not true. You didn't care about dating because you weren't getting the attention that you wanted.
So he gave up.
Because if you were getting 9s and 10s to fuck with you, you would have cared about dating. Because you don't all of a sudden start acting cringy for a girl who showed no genuine interest in you if you don't care about dating. It's you are not getting what you wanted from dating, so you put on this mask that you don't really care about dating. I'm trying to help you here because a lot of you guys do this shit. You are not getting. When's the last time you had sex?
Never.
So you are a virgin.
I mean, that's what I'm okay. I'm telling you. I mean, yes, but I know, all right, but I'm telling you, like, it all comes from me just being like.
My name is Coach Ruben Brooks, and I'm the founder.
Let's hear his explanation. Whoa, what happened? Bro, come on. Let's see. Hold on.
I'm gonna be moving away soon.
Person you are in the back.
Like she was going on a date.
Because if you were getting 9s and 10s and cringe you dating, because a lot of you
Never you. I mean, yes, but I know, all right, but
Let's hear his explanation. Because what guys don't understand is when they sit here and try to justify their point of view, but their point of view has 0 results, you shouldn't be talking. You shouldn't say anything. Your opinion should not matter if you're getting 0 results. You should simply just be a sponge. Because listen, he's about to explain, oh, but it's because of this and this and this and that. It's because of this. You have 0 results. So just stop. Just put your ego to the side. There's nothing wrong with that. I've had 0 results in the past in certain areas of my life, and I don't sit there and explain my opinion. I just shut the fuck up and I listen. Because the only way that you can change your state of mind is to listen to someone who has what you want. Don't sit there and try to explain to them why you think the way you think, because nobody cares.
Telling you, like, it all comes from me just being like, my mindset is so bad. Like, why would anybody want to be with me? Why would anybody want to fuck with me? Why would anybody want to do anything? Why would anybody like me? I feel like I just.
So stand up. Let's see what you look like.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah.
Why'd you come on the stream then, brother? You gotta do it.
Am I gonna have to take the shirt off?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew this was gonna happen.
Let's see.
Okay.
If you don't feel comfortable doing it, just hang up. Just be like, hey, listen, man, I'm not comfortable doing that. Hang up. But hey, you should do it. Why? Because the first step to quitting any addiction or any bad habit is to let other people know so that you feel embarrassment or shame or whatever the case may be, right? When I quit Percocets, when I quit the pills that I was so heavily addicted to for a couple years, the first step that I did when I was genuinely ready to quit, November 17th of 2020, it's actually about to be 4 years. 4 years sober in what? A couple days. It's November 11th, I believe. Well, what I did was I told my parents, because at the time I was living at my parents' house, right? At the time I was living at my parents' house. And what did I do? What was the first step? To tell my parents. They never knew I had done any drugs in my life. They never knew, right? Well, my mom had found out I smoked weed a little bit before that, right? Because she had smelled it and she was like, "Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah, oh, blah, blah, blah," right? But the point is, I let them know. I said, "Listen, I have been addicted to these pills." And good thing, my parents are good parents to where they told me, like, "Listen, you can get through it," or whatever. So they gave me pretty good advice. But the first step was letting them know. That's the first step, is to let someone know in your life. So that first of all, you're serious. And second of all, you have accountability. What type of man would I be to tell my parents, "Hey, listen, I'm going to quit. I'm done with this." And then a week later, I'm back on it again. I would feel like a bitch. I wouldn't feel like a man. So I had to hold my word. Why? Because I already said it. I already said, "Hey, listen, I'm quitting this." So what kind of man would I be to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm quitting this," and then just go ahead right back to it? I would look weak in the eyes of my parents, right? So that's the first step. If you're fat and you're super out of shape and obese, take your shirt off. It's going to be uncomfortable, but it's the first step. Don't sit there and try to hide your body forever, because the longer you hide that body of yours, you're not going to experience those negative feelings, and the negative feelings is what's going to cause you to be uncomfortable and take action. Just like if I lit a fire under your ass, you would want to move because it's uncomfortable. So you'd move quick. You'd get out of there. So that's what you need to do.
Hey, let me preface this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since June, I've been hitting the gym, right?
Awesome.
So June I was 353. Now I'm like 295.
Good job. Let's still see the physique.
God damn it. All right. I guess this is a good angle, right? Maybe.
Sure.
Oh my god. All right, fuck it. Let's go.
My goodness.
How tall are you?
5'10".
Okay. Don't flex, bro. Please. So yeah, look at yourself. You can't even sit still without touching yourself, because that's that insecurity.
Yeah, straight up insecurity.
You can't even sit still without touching yourself, because that's that insecurity. Your insecurity is jumping off the screen because you know you don't look good.
And listen, brother, at the end of the day, if you watch this video, right? Because one time I reacted to one of these videos and the guy commented down below, he's like, "Damn, that's me in the video." And I clicked on his channel. It was actually him. So listen, Max, if you're watching this video, don't let this break you down and be like, "Damn, that's embarrassing. People just saw me being insecure, this and that." That should motivate you to say, "You know what? I'm never allowing myself to be in that position again. I will never, ever be in front of other people and have to touch myself because I'm insecure. I'll never, ever be in front of people and have to have a long preface before I take off my shirt." See? I don't have to have no preface when I take off my shirt. I take that shit off. I walk around shirtless sometimes, right? Because I don't allow myself to get in a position like that. And so the fact that you feel insecure and you're getting called out on it, you should now take that as motivation to say, "This is my fault. This is not their fault for pointing out that I'm insecure. This is not their fault. This is 100% my fault." The fact that you're insecure has nothing to do with anything outside of your life. It has everything to do with you and your actions. So that should be motivating, because you know your actions are under whose control? Yours. So never allow that to ever happen ever again. That should be your motivation.
So sit down, sit down, sit down. When you approached this girl, your coworker, were you 350 or was it recent?
Oh, I mean, this was like back June, July. So I was even telling her like, yeah, I'm start going to the gym, blah blah blah. Like,
Yeah.
uh, hmm
Have you been overweight for the large majority of your life?
oh, I mean, my whole life.
Okay, so you possibly have low testosterone, bro.
Guys, listen. The reason why so many guys are overweight, it's because they don't understand how simple it is. I'm going to simplify. I'm going to give you guys the game as simple as possible. If you're out of shape, if you're fat, it's because you don't understand that the only way to lose weight is calories, okay? Guys don't understand that. That's why people in general are fat and out of shape. Because what do they think? I see people at the park, super fat as hell, right? And power walking. You're just gonna walk yourself to death. You're gonna be running to death, and then you're gonna get home, be super tired. Your body's gonna be super tired. You're not thinking about calories, and you're just gonna stuff your face and be like, "Well, I went on a run. I wonder why a year later I look exactly the same." It's because you don't prioritize tracking your calories. So if you're out of shape, if you're fat, let me explain it to you really quick. There's surplus calories, meaning you gain weight if you're in that range. There's maintenance calories, which means if you're at that range, you're going to stay the same weight. And then there's deficit, meaning if you're in the deficit range, you're going to lose weight no matter what. Doesn't matter what you eat. It doesn't matter how much you run. If you're in a deficit, you will lose weight 100%. There's no way you don't lose weight, okay? So with that being said, learning to track your calories, learning to track your calories every day, learning to have a goal so that you make sure you're in a deficit for at least 5 days a week. And then you do that consistently, you will 100% lose weight. It's just a matter of having mind over matter. And when you don't feel like doing it, you do it anyways because there's a bigger purpose to this mission. It's not about your feelings. It's not about what snacks you want to eat in this moment. It's about the man that you want to create. Understand that. If you need help, shoot me a DM on Instagram at Optimal Man Coaching. I can help you get to your goals and lose that fat quick. Let's get right back to the video.
Probably. I mean,
I will go get that checked out. Like really, really seriously, I will go get that checked out because that can help you out. If you know what your T levels are, it can make things make sense for you, and you can at least start to be a little bit more healthier with the solutions that the doctors give you. But I just want to put things into perspective for you, Max. Our life is generally our own fault. So that girl humiliating you was accumulation of all the times you decided to look yourself in the mirror and not do something about the way you looked. Her doing that to you was all the times you decided to put that piece of candy, that donut, whatever that bullshit that you put in your mouth, all the times that you decided to instant gratification, that was the result of that. So if you guys can get obsessed with delayed gratification, if you guys can get obsessed with doing the hard stuff, you will never be humiliated. When you want a woman, she's gonna be desiring you. You will never have a woman shit on you like that if you do the hard stuff. But it's because you did not do the hard stuff that you let yourself get to this point, that you took the easy way out, that you ate that donut, that you got instant gratification time and time and time again, that the first time you wanted validation from a girl you liked, look at the result. Right? So you gotta take that on the chin and be like, you know what? I'm never gonna let myself not be the best version of who I am. It's a shame that a lot of you guys don't have a sense of.
What did I say? Exactly that. That's all you need to know is to say, I'm never going to allow myself to be in this position ever again. That's simple. That's why when people say that, someone calling someone fat, oh, they're mean, oh, they're the only person to blame is their self. They have no other person to blame. If someone can even call you fat, it's your fault. It's not their fault. It's your fault for even allowing them to do that. Because if you were in the best shape of your life, can they call you fat? Sure. Would it bother you? No.
Pride. You guys need to be more prideful of who you are. I refuse to let myself look like that. I'll fucking sleep in the fucking gym. I would sleep in that motherfucker. If it meant me looking my best, I would sleep in the fucking gym. I will pack my fucking bags,
Whatever it takes. That's the mindset you gotta have.
pillow and everything, and sleep. Wake up, lift till I fucking go to sleep. All because I understand that this, who I am in the mirror, is the ultimate reflection of myself. Who I am in the mirror is my representation to the world. Okay? You're not a bad looking dude. You got a handsome face.
I know, right?
If you get lean, you give it to the fat, right? That kind of girl that humiliated you would never done that. But women, like I told you guys, women don't see the journey. That's why taking women's advice to me is insane. You, Max, 100, 200, let's say 100 pounds lighter with a leaner face, you could look like a Chad. And at that point, she will be all over you. But women can't see through the struggles, so they don't understand it.
That woman is not gonna be all over him. Because he's shown how much of a simp he is. And looks will not trump personality. If your personality is absolute dog shit and she knows that from the jump, guess what? That's not gonna matter. Your looks aren't gonna matter. If your personality is dog shit and your looks are on point and you can hide the fact that your personality is dog shit for long enough, maybe you can fool her, right? Maybe you can fool her. But if she knows you're a complete simp and now you just look good, oh, he's a simp that looks good. Okay, I'm not interested.
But they don't care. They're going to go away at the finish line and wait for the guy who's there. So you living in a Cinderella tale, being delusional, doesn't do you any good. You need to make sure that you do your best moving forward, tracking your food, tracking your diet, doing all these things to make sure you look your best forever.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely like that experience. I'm not gonna lie, like a month or two after, like I mean, definitely the month after, I was like, damn, dude, I don't know if you call it depression or whatever it was, but that like really, it was like, oh, like I didn't go to the gym for like a month, but then I mean, right after that, like August to now, I mean, I don't even think about it anymore, to be honest. Like I'm kind of over it because I knew it was like a fairy tale, like it was just some.
See, guys, you are not the man you are when everything's going right. You're the man you are when you have adversity in your life, when you don't feel good. When a woman rejects you or breaks up with you or cheats on you or anything that she does or shits on you, are you going to sit there and be depressed for a month and do nothing about it? That's the man that you are. And you're defining yourself as that man when you take those actions. But instead, if a woman cheats on you, if a woman breaks up with you, if a woman shits on you, and you say, you know what? I'm going to use it as motivation. Watch me. Watch what I'm going to do with this. That's the man that you are. You're the man who has that mindset that nothing can break him. Make sure to take those actions in moments of adversity.
Yes, that was never gonna happen, so I'm over it. But yeah, I mean, it's like only up from here kind of thing. So
And you see, and this is another thing. You see how you guys also see why being the boy best friend never works. I'm sure you spend a lot of time on the phone with that girl talking about nothing.
yeah, just like random. Yeah.
How much time did you spend on the phone with her?
I just took the last sip, okay? For the people in the comments who are going to be like, he was breathing air. He wasn't drinking anything. I was taking the last sip, okay?
I mean, like not every day, but you know, just like
Nah, stop the
Hours.
cap.
Hours. Proving my point, guys. Feeding her and giving her free attention. And she has no interest in ever sleeping with you. Women will use you for free attention. They don't give a fuck. Oh, here go Fat Max that I would never sleep with. I don't mind talking to him on the phone for 2 hours, feeding my ego, making me feel good about herself. But when it come to fucking them, oh nah, don't you Max, how dare you? How dare you embarrass me like that?
How dare your fat ass even offer some shit like that, Max? Who the fuck do you think you are, Max? Are you serious? Do you see your belly hanging past your knees? How dare you? How dare you? Do you really think I'm strong enough to lift that fupa up and do what I gotta do with you? How dare you, Max? How dare you? That's what she told him.
How dare you say you want me? She didn't say how dare you when all the time she was spending on the phone wasting your fucking time. She didn't do none of that.
Yeah.
So there should be a lesson for you to never be giving your attention away for free.
And to throw away that shirt, dog. That shirt is wrinkly as hell. It's super oversized, and it looks like a trash bag. And what are those holes? Come on, dog. You got to better this. Get some better clothes. Get in the gym, and get to it. Get to it.
Don't fall for the Cinderella tales. Go make yourself the best possible man you can be, and sexual attention only. When a woman wants your attention, it needs to be romantic, or we don't got nothing to talk about. All right?
All right, for sure.
All right, man. I wish you the best.
All right, thanks for the help.
All right, peace.
That's the video for today, guys. Like the video, comment down below. Have you experienced something like this? Have you ever been shitted on by a woman the same way he has? Let me know, guys. Make sure to DM me on Instagram at OptimalManCoaching if you need help. I've been helping guys on the DMs. I switched over from the email to DMs. So shoot me a DM. I'll go ahead and respond. I respond to every single one of the DMs. And peace out, guys. I'm out of here.